All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, now I think we're live. Now I think we are live, which is cool. Give me 1 second here, folks. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, cool. So what's up, everybody? Dan here. Happy Tuesday. Let me just, as always, prep a couple of things for you here. Get ready to pull up some information for you. All right, awesome. So here's the deal. I want to do this Tuesday live with you guys because I want to share some information. I want to share a few things with you guys tonight, but specifically, I do want to talk about tracking and tracking specifically with ClickMagick. Please bear with me. I am definitely a little under the weather. I got the cough drop going. I got the tea going over here. Just been feeling like crap for the last couple of days, but it's okay. Just going to power through it and do what we got to do. Keep pushing, keep moving on, keep keeping on. So anyway, quick hey to the folks that are jumping on board. Adam Kearney, good to see you. Jorge, how are you, man? John Ortiz, Carmen, Felice, how are you? A lot of you guys are crushing it in your business right now, so keep that up, keep going. So I want to talk about tonight, I want to talk about Funnel X. I want to talk about ClickMagick and specifically tracking the two. And ultimately, one of the things that I want you guys to think about, and the reason, kind of one of the reasons for this training too, is I've been having really, really just flat out amazing results in the last 10 days with Funnel X. And people are messaging me, multiple messages per day. And the most common question I get is, what's your traffic source? It's not just about the traffic source. I do many different things. I do YouTube, I do Facebook, I do, I do some solo ads, I do Facebook ads, I do a lot of different things. So it's kind of like a combination of all that. So it's very hard for anybody to duplicate my exact results because people don't do the exact same thing as me. Although, however, excuse me, some of the traffic sources that I do use are very, very good, very reputable. And I've shared those with a lot of folks. And, I can answer people when they say, what specific solo ad vendor do I use? Sure. But as far as like all the different things that I do, I shared that with you guys on a previous webinar where I talked about feeding your funnel and different ways that you guys can feed your funnel. So if you're watching this in our Facebook group, then it's down below somewhere in the news feed. You guys can look that up. Or if you guys are on YouTube on my channel, you guys can look for that feeding your funnel and check out that video because I talked about different ways that you can put traffic into your funnel. But the point here is, with all of this traffic, you want to be tracking your traffic. You want to know where your traffic is coming from and what results specifically you are getting from that traffic, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and then we're going to get right into this, all right? So here's ClickMagick. I'm going to bounce back to this in just a second, okay? But first, one of the things I want to do is I want to share with you guys really just some results, okay? Let you guys know what's going on with Funnel X ROI and how powerful of a system it really, really is. So I've been involved for about 10 days now. So we'll go to the first income stream, which is Easy One Up. You guys can see this is my Easy One Up dashboard, $9,725 in sales in 10 days. Just insane, insane. We'll come over here to now lifestyle. And again, I'll show you guys commissions, and I'm not going to show you all my commissions. I'm literally just going to show you the time that I went live with Funnel X, which was right around the 15th up until today. So 10 days. We're going to look in the last 10 days. Okay. So, 217 today, 416 yesterday. But we'll scroll down. This is just the last 10 days. All right. So we got 1,700 plus the 10% holdback. So roughly this is like $1,900. Just awesome. ClickMagick. Right here, you can see that I got 32 trials right now. These trials are obviously all going to be commissions. There's a 14-day trial that they're getting through, and then all of this will turn into commissions. You have Funnel X Advanced, which I'll get to in a second. And then you have Ad Boost, which, as you can see down here, $1,700 in commissions in the last 10 days. Just super, super awesome. And then when we go to Funnel X Advanced, this is kind of the leads. Here, everybody should be signed up for this. You guys can sign up for free. This actually just went up. I was at $1,100. Now I'm at $1,200. So that literally just went up, which is really, really cool. So the system, plain and simple, guys, the system works. All right. So you guys are blowing up the Skype thread right now. But what I want to show you is ClickMagick. And I specifically want to show you how you can track, how you should be tracking your links. All right. So if you're going to, as an example with Funnel X ROI, if you're going to get traffic, you're going to go to a solo ad vendor, whether it be, Alessandro, whether it be Udemy, whether it be Traffic for Me, or 6,000 different vendors out there. What you want to do is 1,000%, you want to be using ClickMagick to track your results. So as you guys can see right here, I have a Facebook ad link that I use right here, and I'll share with you why this is important, okay? Because this is my Facebook ad as an example, all right? So I literally have this link right here, and I attach this to the end of my Facebook funnel that I use on my Facebook ads, and that's specifically tracked with ClickFunnels. All right, that's how I track that through. But anyway, so as you can see, if you track this properly, I'll give you guys an example. We can come here into my advertising boost campaign. So this is income stream number 5 in Funnel X, okay? So I can literally come here, and we'll just pick this sale right here. And you guys can set this up in your back office. This little eye right here, you can hover over that. This is the source. So this is basically the tracking all the way through. Actually, I didn't want to look at that one. I want to look at a different one. This is the tracking all the way through the entire funnel. So you can see right here where it says source equals Facebook ads. All right, Facebook ads. So that specifically means that person, I get too many links open. That person specifically clicked on this link right here. They clicked on this link right here. So that came from my Facebook ads, which means that somebody saw my ad online. They went through Funnel X. They became a member. All right. And I earned a commission from that ad. And I can tell because now I can physically see them in the back office. That's how you look, and you can see, and I can go through each one of these. I can go through each one of these and see specifically where that person came from. That's why it's very, very important to track your stuff. Anytime you have an opportunity to track your information, you want to be doing that. You want to be tracking your information. All right. So just again, to give you guys an example, I'll show you guys exactly how to set this stuff up in a minute, but I just want to show you guys some examples so you guys can see. So I just started using this one right here. All right. I just started using this one. So I'm going to start putting this one in every single email that I send out. All right. Every single email, every single broadcast email that I send out, I'm going to put these links in there again. So if somebody clicks on one of my emails and they join Funnel X, or they go and they purchase a certain product within Funnel X, I'm going to know exactly what specific email they came from, what day they clicked on it, what broadcast email it was, and how that all works. I'm going to show you guys that right now. So that being said, what I have right here, this is called solo split. So when I run solo ads, I'm not going to just run one funnel. I'm not just going to go randomly pick a link. I want to split test a few different things. Now, why would we want to do that? Because solo ad vendors vary big time. So what one ad, you might take one specific page, we'll go to the Funnel X link. So for those of you guys that want to drive traffic to your Funnel X funnel, you're going to come here and you're going to log into your back office and then come here and click here where it says links. All right. And there's a whole bunch of different capture pages that you guys can use. This one here's the vacation one, which depending on where you're getting traffic from, I would suggest split testing that. But for me, what I'm doing right now is I've run traffic with this one right here, the classified squeeze page. This one converted pretty good. It converted between a 30 and a 35% opt-in rate with a specific traffic source, which, as you know, for solo ads is pretty good. Okay, it's not unbelievable, it's not great, but it's good. It's a solid number. All right, so if I want to run another solo ad, which I'm going to do, I want to test this one again, but I also want to put that up against something else. I don't want to just run traffic to just that one thing. I want to test a couple of different things. In this business, having consistent traffic, having consistent results, having consistent income is all about test. You want to constantly test to find out what works and what doesn't work. All right. So there's two brand new squeeze pages in here. This bonus one right here, which is squeeze page number 6, which talks about, obviously some really good results. And then there's this one right here, which I call kind of like a 3-step, step 1, step 2, step 3. So I'm going to create a split test with 3 different capture pages. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how we do that. And this is what I have right here. That's why it's called solo split test. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys this from scratch. So if I were to go in here and I were to hit split testing, you guys can see that I have, this is basically like the cover letter, the cover name specifically for this split test that I created, solo split. And you guys can name it whatever you want. I would recommend naming it after, whatever you're doing. If you're doing a solo ad, then, name it solo something. But if you're going to use a specific vendor like Udemy or Traffic for Me or whatever, then put that name in here. So, the more specific you can be, the better off you're going to be in the long run. So I have, as you can see, I have the 3-step, which I just talked about. I have the case study, which is that one that shows all the results. And then there's the primary URL, which is that classified. All right. And I have them split evenly. So 33%, 33%, 34%, because obviously you have to round up. But there's even weight distributed here. So what's going to happen during this test run, okay, is as the run starts to go, once I get about 100 to 200 clicks in, I'm going to be able to look at my results, okay? I'm going to be able to look at my stats and see which pages are converting better than others. So right off the bat, once I get about 100 to 200 clicks in, I'm going to be able to take one of these funnels and shut them off. So out of the 3, one of them won't be performing as good as the other 2. So what I'll do is I'll shut that off and then I'll redistribute the weight. So instead of being a third, and a third, I'll do 50-50. And then I'll get another 100 to 200 clicks in. And then whatever one is performing the best, I'll shut the lowest performer off. And I'll run with the best performing funnel for the rest of the ad. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. But that's why you want to split test, because you never know which vendors or which capture page is going to convert the best with which vendor. And in talking specifically to David, the creator of Funnel X ROI, he constantly is split testing different capture pages with different vendors, and they vary dramatically. They really vary dramatically. So you want to be split testing. So if we want to create something like this, a split test, this is what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our back office and we're going to grab a link. So let's say that we want to use this page. This will be the main URL that we start with, okay? So you want to use this link right here where it says link for ClickMagick users. So I'm going to copy this link just like this. I'm going to come back to ClickMagick. I'm going to go right here where it says create link. All right. Link name. We can name this, what was that? The 3-step. So we'll just call it 3-step. And I'm just going to call it 3-step 2 because I already have this, but you can call it 3-step. You can call it whatever you want to reference that specific capture page, whatever you want to put a name to. All right. And then I'm going to put the primary URL. And this is the URL right from Funnel X. Now, do not change this source code right here where it says the little box where it says S1, do not change that. Leave that exactly as it is. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to hit create link. All right, cool. Oh, my bad. Here's the other thing that we want to go. Do. I just oops this. What we're going to do is your tracking link specifically, and this is going to be the link that you're going to give to your traffic provider. This link right here where it says tracking link. So whatever you want to, whatever vendor you're going to use, all right, whatever vendor you're going to use, I would recommend putting that here. So if you're going to use Udemy, then I would put Udemy right at the end of that link, right where it says tracking link, okay? And then just hit save, okay? And then that will update. So that way I go back and it doesn't have that automatic code. So again, this is the link that you're going to specifically give, but there is a little bit of a twist. So please pay attention to what I'm about to show you. This is the link, but it's not the exact link. And I'm going to share with you in a minute a little trick that you guys can do when you give your tracking link specifically to your traffic provider. All right, now we have created our base link. So now what I want to do is I want to create a split test. I don't want to just send traffic to this one funnel. I want to send traffic to multiple capture pages so I can split test and see which ones are going to work the best. All right, so now I'm going to go back to Funnel X, and let's just say I'm going to pick a random squeeze page, okay? Let's say I want to use this one right here. So this is a picture where they're kind of fanning out money, okay? They're kind of fanning out money. Or you could call it autopilot, or you could call it squeeze page number 4. So anyway, I'm going to grab this link, again, because this is for ClickMagick users. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come back to ClickMagick. So now that we're in here, we're in the link, we're in the tracking link that we just created. I'm going to go over here to this little pencil, this little edit icon. I'm going to click on that. Sorry, might be settings. Haha, woo, that's what I want. So I'm going to click on that little settings gear, and right down here where it says split testing, this is what we're going to do. We're going to hit split testing. Now I'm going to put that exact same link that I just copied from Funnel X. Again, source code, don't touch that, leave it as is. And now we can name it whatever we want. So we can name it autopilot, we can name it squeeze page number 4. Just for simplicity, I'm going to call it squeeze 4. Plain and simple, because it's squeeze page number 4. We're going to call it squeeze page number 4 right here. Okay. Now we have to give it a percentage. So depending on how many different pages you're going to use, that's where your percentage is going to vary. So I'll actually come back to that in a minute. All right. So I have to put a percentage in there. Anyway, I'll just put 33. And then we're going to add the URL. All right. Now I can be done. I can walk away, or and keep in mind, you can change these percentages if you want, but I would leave them as is for now. Or I would leave them at an even distribution when you first start your traffic run. So let's say I want to go in and I want to add another page. Okay, so let's go. We'll pick this classified page. All right. I'm going to grab this one. I want to split test this one. Copy that right from the back office of Funnel X ROI. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to paste the link in. I'm going to call it classified. Okay. I'm going to give it a percentage. Boom. I'm going to add the URL. Adding a split test. Yeah. Okay. I get that. All right. Cool. Yeah, I know it will. I want to equalize the weights. Give me a minute there. All right. So anyway, hang on a second here. I don't know why that's not saving. Bear with me, peeps. All right. All right, there we go. So now it worked. So anyway, So now I have 3 pages in there if I want to do a split test. Now, just for yucks, I'm going to go grab a 4th. Okay. Let's say that I want to split test the vacation giveaway. So this is the one that the very first one where you give away a free vacation on the front end of your funnel. All right. Which with certain audiences, I can't say with everyone because I haven't tested them all, but with certain audiences, this capture page converts very, very well, sometimes as high as 45, 50%. So anyway, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to add, we'll just call this, or we can call it trips, vacation trips. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to paste that link in here. I want to, oops. Don't mind me, guys. I'm having a bit of a brain fog here with my cold, my meds and stuff. All right, so now I'm going to equalize the weights. So as you can see, everything here is 25%. I have 4 specific capture pages that I'm going to test. All right. These are the exact links right from Funnel X, right from the back office. All right. I have my primary, and then I have 3 others. So I have 4 total capture pages that I'm going to split test. All right. So this is going to give me some good data. This is going to give me some really, really good data. So I'm going to run some traffic to this, and I'm going to start to see what pages work with certain vendors and what don't. And as the example that I used in the beginning was, we're going to test this with Udemy. Now, obviously you can test, and I would recommend testing any traffic vendor that you're going to use. All right, so now I'm going to come back here. I have all my links set up. I have my 4 links set up. We're ready to rock. So what I'm going to do, the link specifically, pay very, 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 very close attention here. The link specifically that I'm going to give my traffic vendor is this link right here, okay, tracking link. This is the link that I want to give to the vendor. However, I'm going to add 1 extra piece of code to this, all right? And that specifically is going to allow Funnel X to track your tracking link throughout the entire funnel, okay? So you're going to be able to know in your back office what link, what tag that they came in from. So how you do that is you copy this tracking link, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to, I'm just going to paste that. So the very last, all right, so the very last thing that you have here, so obviously we're using Udemy. This is our vendor, right? So the very last thing that you have when you named this link, when you named the umbrella link that hovers over your split test, okay? So we're calling this Udemy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit / and then I'm just going to type in the exact same word again. So you have your ClickMagick link, your username, and then Udemy again, / Udemy again. Select the whole thing, copy it. That right there is the link that you give to your traffic vendor. All right. So I know this might seem like a lot of technical information, might be a little overwhelming, but again, if you want to do this properly, all you got to do is go back to the beginning of this video. So if you're watching this, a tail end of this Facebook Live, if you just came on live, or you're watching this on YouTube and, you might have not been paying attention to the first half of the video, just go back and follow the exact same steps that I showed you. So again, the link that you're going to give to your traffic provider is almost this link, but all you're going to do is you're going to add an extra tag at the end by literally doing / and then whatever your tag is, if it's Udemy, if it's, Billy Bob, whatever it is, whatever you use for that name, you're just going to double that by doing a / and then just repeating the name. This is the link that you're going to give to the traffic vendor. And the specific reason why we add this extra tag on there, why we add that, again, is that's going to track that person all the way through Funnel X ROI. It's going to track them all the way through. So whatever thing they decide to sign up for, okay, if they sign up through Easy One Up, if they sign up for ClickMagick, if they sign up for Advertising Boost, whatever they sign up for, that link is going to be attached to them. So you're going to know exactly what link they clicked on to join and what traffic source they came through. All right, so I hope that makes sense. Hope you guys understood that. And I wanted to cover that with you in detail. I want you guys to understand when you're going to run traffic, some really good tips, some really good techniques that you guys can use to know your data, to know where the stuff is coming from. Because plain and simple, the more you can track the more you can track your results, the more data that you have, you're just going to know what works and what doesn't work. So another example that I want to give you guys to use while I have you here. So that's basically it really quick. That's how you create, split tests. Pretty simple. You just need to kind of go through it a couple times, rewatch this video if you need to. So I want to show you guys something now is if I'm going to do email, all right, this is specifically the link that I'm going to use when I'm going to copy this, is when I send out a broadcast email. And that's specifically the reason why I named this email, because this is the link that I use when I do my broadcast email. So let's just say that I'm going to go here to my autoresponder. Okay. Again, excuse the cold, please. I'm going to go here to my autoresponder. I'm going to come in here, send broadcast. So let's just say that for hypothetical purposes, today is the 25th of September, and I'm going to send out an email. So test email for video training. So I'm going to go, like I start all my emails. Hey, Daniel here. Check out this amazing new system. If that's all I wrote, that would be really boring. I don't recommend writing an email just like that. But anyway, I'm just going to show you guys from a tracking standpoint what you would want to do. I'm going to show you, actually, I'll show you a couple different things here. Many different ways that you could use what I'm about to show you. So let's just say that I want to track something in this email. So remember, this email was going out today, the 25th. So if I'm going to add a tracking link, all right, and I want people to click on these words, amazing new system. So I'm going to come here, amazing new system. Now I'm going to put the link in. So remember the trick that I just showed you about doubling that tag. So there's my ClickMagick link. All right, so ClickMagick, my username, email. Now I'm going to double the email. If I could spell properly, I'm going to double the email. However, I'm going to do one cool little trick. I'm going to double the email, but I'm also going to put 0925, September 9th. September. Man, my meds are throwing me for a loop. Anyway, September 25th. Sorry. So I doubled up the email, and then I just added the date at the end. All right. So there's my tracking link. So meaning that if I went into, let's just say I went into Advertising Boost, and then I saw the source code right here, and it said email 0925, I would specifically know that somebody read this email, clicked on the email, went through my funnel, and got signed up. Okay, so really cool way to track your stuff. I know it's a lot of information here, but you guys need to just get good practice getting good at tracking your stuff. The more you can track your stuff, the better off you're going to be, because you're going to know what's converting and what is not converting. So I'll show you guys another cool little trick here. We're going to add a picture. All right. So if I were to come up here to, boom, I'm just going to go and I'm going to grab a image. And these are, I can name this image realistically like whatever I want, but I don't want to, I want to be a little unique here. And this is how you get really good at tracking. So once I put the banner image in the email, now I want to put a link, I want to attach a link to that banner image. So if somebody happens to click on my banner, because plain and simple, if you're putting pictures in your email, for me, my recommendation would be to make your pictures clickable. But people like photos, plain and simple. You're much better off putting photos in there, just adding a little color, adding a little spice, adding a little diversity to your emails. There's so many email marketers out there. rookies, novices, experts, that they just use text. And it's very, very boring. So I like to break up my email with some pictures. So anyway, I'm going to put my, I got to put my link in there, which I got to go back here and grab this. So I'm going to copy my link. I'm going to come back here. Again, /, I'm going to double that last tag. So email, email. Now I have options. I could put 0925 as if I was going to send the broadcast email out today. So again, I would know that they clicked on this email, but for me, I'm a little more technical. I want to know specifically where in the email that they clicked on. So I could go 0925 ban or banner. Okay. So now I know specifically if they click on this link. All right. So remember, I doubled up the email, email, and then I put some extra info here. You don't have to put an extra /. You don't have to do that. As long as your email is doubled up, or as long as your tag is doubled up, then you can put whatever you want after that. So I will know specifically if somebody clicks on this banner that they did it from this email on that banner. Okay. So I know exactly to a T what somebody clicked on in order to join my business. Guys, that is very, very, very important information. So I hope this is, I know it's a lot of information here, but I hope you guys are getting the gist of this training. I hope you guys are kind of understanding this and picking up what I'm putting down here. So what we're going to do is, all right, let me back out of this. So for those of you guys that are watching this live, if you guys have any specific questions right now, drop a comment below. If you guys are watching this afterwards, if you're here in our Facebook group, drop a question down below. I'll be happy to answer your question for you. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, if you guys are catching the replay on YouTube and you have a question, please, again, drop that question down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And also, if you are watching this on YouTube and you're catching this replay, get in our Facebook group. Come hang out with some super amazing entrepreneurs, some super really awesome, amazing entrepreneurs that are hanging out with us live right now, that are learning really cool things and that are blowing up their business with Funnel X ROI. So, like I said, if you do have questions, by all means, let me know down below. I do have one here, split testing, 8 landing pages at the same time. Is that too much? This is my personal thought. Is 8 landing pages too much? Only depending on how much traffic you run. So if you're going to do 100 clicks, like not a lot of clicks, not a lot of traffic, then I would say that yes, 8 is too much. If you're going to do a small amount of traffic, like 100 clicks, 200 clicks, realistically, I would only be doing like 1 to 2 pages. For me, if I'm doing orders in the thousands, I'm going to test multiple pages, because that gives you enough data. And realistically, 100 to 200 clicks to 1 page, okay? Between 100 to 200 clicks to 1 page is going to give you some good solid data to make an educated decision. You're going to be able to know, all right, yes, this is working. No, it's not working. Or, like my results are okay, my results are not okay, or my results are awesome. And that's going to be within like 100 to 200 clicks. So if you want to split test 8, 10, 100 different pages, that's fine. Just make sure you're sending enough traffic to get accurate data. All right. So for those of you guys that are watching this live now, if you got some value out of this, if this was helpful to you, please, send me a like, throw me a comment, let me know if there's anything else that you want me to cover, specifically with ClickMagick, specifically with Funnel X and tracking, then let me know. What I do want to add for the people that are watching this live right now, today's Tuesday, tomorrow night on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time, please tune in right here to our Facebook group, because there's going to be a very, very special live Q&A in regards to Funnel X ROI. So that's tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So Wednesday the 26th at 9 p.m. Eastern, right here in our group. I'm going to have a very, very special guest tomorrow night, and we're going to do a live Q&A in regards to Funnel X, because a lot of you guys are now using the system. A lot of you guys are already starting to get really awesome results. Please do me a favor too. If you guys are getting results, it doesn't matter if you guys get a $25 sale, if you get a $1,000 sale, whatever. If you guys are starting to get results, please, please, please post those results in the group here so people can see your results. People can know that, yes, this obviously does work. So for, you know, the novice, the newbie, you know, even the person that's been around for a little while and is just hearing about Funnel X ROI, make sure that you guys are posting your results here in the group so we can share that. We can let everybody know that this thing is working, because it is definitely working. You know, $14,000 in the last 10 days is just, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. So again, tomorrow night, please stay tuned, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Set your alarm, put a, you know, a note in your phone, do whatever, but make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night. I'm going to have a special guest here. We're going to be doing a live Q&A in regards to Funnel X ROI, and we're going to share some really cool things with you. And we're even going to have a very, very special offer for you guys tomorrow night too. So please make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night. Carlos, great info. Jorge, awesome information. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. As always, you guys rock for sure. I'll be seeing both of you guys literally this time next week, which is going to be really, really cool. So, all right, cool. I think my cold is kicking my butt here, and it's going to be time to bid you guys adieu. So again, hope you guys got some value out of this. If you guys are watching this live, then I appreciate all the feedback. And for those of you guys that are watching this on YouTube, again, please make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, and you know, the link below. Join our Facebook group. Come on in. You guys are always welcome. Come join us. Come hang out. We have some amazing people in here. Super awesome entrepreneurs that are like-minded, just like yourself. So other than that, I'll see you guys next on the live video. And as always, guys, I will see you on the leaderboard. Take care. Have a great night. We'll talk soon.